all the way down for the climb. I've been leaning, I've been leaning, I've been leaning. Forget about your problem. Forget about your problem. It's a long way home. It's a long way home. Take a pull of this and I'll solve it. You won't be alone. Leaning in my ride, leaning off that purple, leaning off that kush, leaning off that pineapple and vodka, all the way down for the climb. I've been leaning, I've been leaning, I've been leaning. In the AM, clear streets, no way in. Windows all the way down, all green lights and purple clouds. Caddy clean, come rock with us. Whip the color cumulus, rolled up, it's serious. Now light it up. I try to get shit on my head, so I take another breath and a sip of that codeine. It helps me ease my mind. They only love you when you're shining. Leaning in my ride, leaning off that purple, leaning off that kush, leaning off that pineapple and vodka, all the way down for the climb. I've been leaning, I've been leaning, I've been leaning. Spark it up and get right. Roll it up on your kryptonite. Leaning, I'm so numb, holding my zone, hold on. I be so against the grain. They be staring through that window pane. I try to get shit on my head, so I take another breath and a sip of that codeine. It helps me ease my mind. They only love you when you're shining. Leaning in my ride, leaning off that purple, leaning off that kush, leaning off that pineapple and vodka, all the way down for the climb. I've been leaning, I've been leaning, I've been leaning. Forget about your problem. Forget about your problem. It's a long way home. It's a long way home. Take a pull of this and I'll solve it. You won't be alone. Leaning in my ride, leaning off that purple, leaning off that kush, leaning off that pineapple and vodka, all the way down for the climb. I've been leaning, I've been leaning, I've been leaning. 3 o'clock in the AM, clear streets, no way in. Windows all the way down, all green lights and purple clouds.
Okay. Explain it. Okay, so get your ass over there. Yeah, you're gonna. So hi guys, welcome back again to Estela and Nena's kitchen. Been on a little vacay. I'm gonna do a combination of Spanish and maybe American food you want to say, but it's really not. It's gonna be boneless pork chops with a cranberry sauce. Then it's gonna be mashed. It can either be yautía or malanga. It's a potato. It's a superfood actually. They call it crumb. Crumb, I think it's what it's called. The technical name. It's this is what it looks like. It's from the Caribbean islands, and it's got like a nutty, earthy flavor to it. We for the Cubans, we normally when the kids are sick and they have stomach aches, we usually mash these with a little bit of butter and a little bit of milk, and we give them. It's kind of like soothes the baby's belly. Whenever you have a stomach ache, or instead of eating mashed potatoes, you eat this, and this really helps out. It's a weird fruit, but it's a root. In Jamaica and in Tobago, I think, or in Trinidad, they use the leaves of this fruit, and they boil it and they saute it and eat it as part of their greens. Haven't tried that, but this is like one of my favorite to do as a mash. And then I'm gonna take these boneless pork chops, and I'm gonna make a cranberry. I did the cranberry earlier. I prepared it with, let me show you, where's my spoon? I prepared this fresh cranberries, fresh out of the bag, and I took some organic sugar. I squirted a little bit of lemon juice in it, and a little bit of my homemade applesauce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to saute some celery and onion and lemon with some chicken broth, and then I'm going to add this to that to make the sauce, and then I have to strain it. You'll see the process on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start peeling these and cutting these up and start boiling these. Don't get my back though. So, ow, ow, ow. Almost took my nail. So if you see when I peel it, it's white inside. It's very starchy. We use it to make pasteles, alcapurrias, fritters. We use it in stews. We use it in soup. Soup is the best to make sancocho. This is like one of the go-to potatoes opposed to the regular potato. This and the white sweet potato is what we use. So it just peels like a regular potato. And what I want to do is I'm going to add yogurt and milk to it to give it that creaminess to it. I got these in ShopRite. Let's see. Here. Oh, did you put that to record?
Yeah.
Alright, let me get. I have no knives, but I like those. Oh, and these come in purple, by the way. They come in purple and they come in yellow. I've seen them in purple, but I've never seen them in yellow. And I guess the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans call it yojilla, and in Colombia we call it, and in Cuba we call it malanga. Well, this one's not a good one on the bottom, I don't think. Okay, so take that out. So this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. It's like a regular potato. It is a little slimy and starchy when you wet it, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna cut it up in pieces like this, since it's gonna be boiled to get mashed. Doesn't matter how it's cut, the smaller the better, it cooks faster. Okay, that's that. Okay, so cut it up in pieces like that and just put it in water and boil it until it's tender. Didn't realize that this is gonna take a little longer than the meat. So put this on the stove. Put this in the microwave. I'll the green beans. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? So that's the first dish. It may take a little bit to cook, but that's very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut what I'm going to use for the meat to have it here. You said it was eat better here than here to cut?
Yeah.
Always add a little bit of salt to the water. Oh, I cut my nail. Look, those knives are sharp. I almost cut my finger. Damn. Not pretty. Alright, so for the sauce I'm going to cut, I'm going to have these ready because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the pork chops like for 2 minutes on each side, 3 minutes on each side, and then I'm going to take them out, let them rest, and then I'm going to add onions and celery into the pan that has all the scrapings from the meat. All I did was put salt and pepper on it. And since I'm getting ready to make stock, I'm just going to throw this in my stock bag that I have here. Probably show you how to do that. I can probably make a small batch. So I'm gonna cut my celery. Remember this, you're gonna cook. You're gonna we're gonna cook this with the drippings from the pork chops, and then I'm gonna add beef stock or no, actually chicken stock. Couldn't find vegetable stock, and I didn't have any, so I had to buy it. And I'm gonna cook this down, reduce it down, and then I'm gonna add the cranberry sauce that I have over there, reduce that down a little bit, and then I'm gonna strain it. So that's that. See, I like my knife. I'm not used to this new knife. I feel like this knife is dangerous. Alright, so that's what I'm gonna use. That's a lot of onions, damn. Too much onions. Well, not really. Open the refrigerator. There's a red Tupperware container with a red lid, a round one right there on the top shelf that has onions. Yeah, that's it. Take some of these onions out of here. This is too much onions. I don't need that much onions, so I'll use this for another dish. Put that back to me, please. That's all I need. And then the lemon. You know what? I'm gonna make some. Make a quick stop. Oh, this is the one time I need my son. My cabinets are big for big people. Alright, so to make a veggie stock, since I have some stuff here, see the peels from the sweet potatoes that I had before? Plus I have a bag of Brussels sprouts leaves. Add some mushrooms to it too. And the celery. Add some mushrooms to it. All right. So I might as well do it now again. Leftover leaves when I made Brussels sprouts last night. Throw those in there. And carrots. These I'm going to take the tops off though. I don't like the one they look. And they're organic, so you don't have to clean them at all. Little dirt never hurt anybody. On the contrary, people get sick because I don't play with dirt. So since I want to let this cook for about 3 hours, get all the flavors of all these vegetables out. So, take the pepper. I'll take this part of the pepper. Throw that in there. Throw the seeds in there too. Everything that's in there. Put another piece of pepper in there. Because all this is going to get strained anyway. That in there. I like a lot of garlic, so what happened? Talk. What happened?
Look at your onions.
Oh, right now I'm putting garlic with the skin and everything. You don't need to peel them. I love garlic. So, and besides, garlic is good for when you're sick. Just throw them in there with skin and all. And I have, you know what? Let me get that onion then. I might as well use that onion. Might as well use it. I don't want to put too much onion in there. It'll overpower it. So right here, this is everything. I'm mixing pepper tops, carrots, sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts. I'm going to add, let me see what else. What else do I have to add? Oh, I know, this lemon that I've been using. I gotta take the paper off. Nothing gets wasted. Put a little lemon in there. And I'm going to throw some celery. My celery died. I forgot to put water into my celery and it died. You know what? I should just take the leaves, use the leaves and get rid of the rest. Yeah, get rid of this. This was one that I was growing in my house. I like to use this on the soup. It's really, really good. The top part of the celery. So I guess I'm going to have to grow another celery since I let that one die. I'm going to take 2 stalks. And portobello mushrooms. Going to add some of these. I just started eating mushrooms, so far so good with these. Just going to take a handful. Throw them in there. Oh, these come with the stumps and all. This is even better. Throw that in the soup just to get the flavor and the vitamins out of it. Okay. That in there. What else is missing? Celery. That in there. Come on an angle, it doesn't matter how you cut it. Throw that in there. Oops. It's not meat. Not meat, it's fruit, so the 5-minute rule don't count here. No, not 5 minute, 5-second rule. You think it's a 5-second rule in the restaurant? Something falls on the floor, you got 5 seconds to pick it up and put it back on the grill. Nah, I don't do that. First time I saw that, I thought I was gonna die. And then we're gonna add. Oh, I thought this was my baby. I'm gonna add 2 pieces of sage. I'm gonna add thyme. And you know we all have lots of thyme. Actually, no, there's more thyme than there is life, actually. So I'm gonna add that in there, and I'm gonna get a bay leaf. I know I have. Oh. Here's a bay leaf in there as well, and some cilantro as well. I'm not even gonna cut it up. I washed it already and stuck it in the fridge. This vegetable is amazing. If I leave it out, it dies. If I put it in the refrigerator with cold water, it stays like this. Now do that to basil and put it in the refrigerator, it will die. Okay, just throw that in there. It's a little too much. It's too much. Alright, so this is cilantro. Now I'm going to take a little bit of water. My potatoes, my yalpia or malanga is almost done. So I'm going to take this pot, I'm just going to fill it up with water and let it cook for about maybe 2-3 hours on low. And I have plenty of time. So we're looking at how many containers I'm going to get out of here. And then this, you could leave it cooling and leave it in your on your stove overnight and put them in containers in the morning. Since there's no protein in here, it's all plant-based, you're safe. So there you go, guys. That's my vegetable stock. Our leftover scraps and whatever I had in the fridge. Keep that on low. Cover it for now. Threw garlic in there, threw onion in there. I'm trying to remember what else. So this is what it looks like so far. It turns into like a starchy, dark. It's almost done, actually. See? You want to bring that closer so I can show them. See, it's like a potato. It cooks like it's almost done. Cooks like a potato. But the flavor that this vegetable has is amazing. I love it. It's a little fattening, so a lot of carbs. But it's good for you. Put this away. Let me put this away. So they see that. So these are the cranberries that I bought. They just ripe. They had a manager special, like this whole bag for like $2.49, and I was like, wow, this will bring me through the holidays. So I didn't want you to think that this was canned when it really isn't. It's fresh. So from here, I'll be making cranberry sauce for Christmas coming up next week and New Year's. I want to make some cranberry bread. Gluten-free though. Okay, what else? So that's on. This is almost ready. Today's meal is like really, really fast. Since I have to work tomorrow, it can't be a long one. It's a fast one today. Cowboys and the Giants play tomorrow. My team, the Cowboys. So, and if there's anybody out there that has any requests, you can look me up on Twitter. Where's Estela 1 on Twitter and Estela Nena 21 on Instagram and Estela Nena's Kitchen on Instagram. And if there's a recipe that you guys want me to tackle to do, I'll do it for you. Just want to check. Okay, we're good. There's like a 3-second delay, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, it's still showing me cutting up stuff for the soup. Actually, the stock. Okay, let me just go into it real quick. I should have periscoped it up too. Okay, so this is almost done. Let's see. It's hot. I need a little more. So I'm going to use on that, since I don't, I'm going to use a little bit of butter. What's my sour cream? My yogurt. That's what I want. George, you like applesauce?
I have some of them.
I have two of these. I don't know which one. I have to see which one is good. I think they're both good. I ate so much yogurt. Oh. Soup is boiling. What's the date on this? December 9th. That's today, right? But since I'm putting that food away, okay, this is garbage.
That's good.
This one's December 23rd. I'm not going to use that one because today's the 9th. I'll eat that one for breakfast tomorrow. Because if I'm going to package that to eat it. Alright, so this I'm going to put on the side. Put that on the side. And I'm going to get the meat going. Pretty much my stream is fast today. Because it's the pork chops with malanga and then a green salad. You know what? I got a piece of chicken in the fridge that I should experiment too, see if it tastes, since it's already thawed out. Pass me that. The one in the back. This? No, the olive oil. Give me that big one. Is there anything in there?
You want to try?
Oh yeah, look, there's some in here. This comes organic now. I haven't tried it. It's like $12 a jar. Put it on the floor over there. This one can go down there. Yeah, so we're gonna like, how would I say, sear. Where's my oh, over there. Put this in the fridge before they die. Actually, I experimented with it earlier with the sauce. I wanted to make sure that it was on point. It's not hot enough. It's not hot enough. So I already salt and peppered them just to have them ready. Actually, they've been salt and peppered since yesterday. Because we were supposed to do this yesterday. So I'm just going to brown them on both sides. It's a little too high. So I need to save a cup of this water. So just a little bit. And then take this. Just strain it out. You want to get all the water out.
Smells good.
And this is what you're looking for. See that color? That's what you're looking for in the meat on both sides.
In a couple of years, you'll have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, right?
So people would actually smell the cooking.
I have to get myself a rice master. I don't like this. Remember, my mother used to have this little machine. You used to go, and the potatoes used to come out so like rice. I'm pretty sure your mom had one of those. So I'm going to add to that a little bit of the water that I boiled it in. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken stock. This is what it looks like.
You mash her.
Now, I'm going to add a little bit of yogurt. Usually, I would add, actually, I have organic mayo. And it has garlic. I'm going to do that instead. Change my mind, guys. I think the organic, a little bit of mayo with garlic in it would be better. I'm going to kill somebody someday, so let me experiment. I didn't kill mine yet. See? Hellman's has organic mayonnaise.
Plug.
No plug for Hellman's.
Should send you a case.
They should send me a case, no, but I really do love this Hellman's. This is the organic mayonnaise. It tastes really, really good. I like it. And then butter. And the butter I use is imported from Finlandia because it has one ingredient, which is pasteurized milk. Has nothing to be envious of any other butters. It's creamy and it tastes better. Ow. Sorry about that, guys. Accidents do happen. this anymore. Salt and pepper. You know what? I like to put myself in here, so I know what I'm pouring. Two pinches of salt. That was about 2 pinches. And then a little pepper. You can use white pepper if you want. I like regular crushed pepper. And just mix it up. You tell me if that's okay with salt. I don't want to taste food right now. Take the spoon.
Okay.
Alright, so my mash is ready.
Tastes good.
Huh?
Tastes good.
You can't tell it has mayonnaise in it, right?
No.
So that's ready. Ooh, I like that color even better. Yep. I love this color. Let me do the other side. Crispy. Nice and crispy. Oh, damn. These would get hot fast. Take this out. Put this on the side. Then I'm going to take all this. Put that with that. These are going to be sweet and savory at the same time. And where is my... I don't want all that stuff. I want to scrape all of that. I want all that scraping from the bottom.
What about that?
What is that? No, that was for the malanga. I used it already.
I said you're gonna use them like.
I did already.
Oh, you did?
You didn't see? Yeah, you're not watching. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to cook this down until it's like translucent. Because then I'm going to add the cranberries right into it, and then I'm going to strain it. You would think it would taste like celery, but it doesn't. It tastes really, really good though. Add a little salt and pepper. To the sauce.
Himalayan salt.
This is the only salt I use anyway. I always get the amount that I want, a pinch and a half. Always. If I do it the other way, it doesn't work. I have to go get another one of those. So was it glazing the pan and at the same time cooking the celery? and the onions. And I need a little more. Since I have to let that cook. So look at that, guys. You got a lesson on how to make vegetable stock. 1, 2, 3. Mashed yaldea or mashed malanga, if you want to call it that. So remember, whenever you have a tummy ache or if you ever don't feel good, besides chicken soup, you could always go to the store, pick up a yaldea or malanga, mash it up, have that, and you'll be fine. Okay. Alright, let's see where we're at. Okay, yeah, it's really delayed. Did you take a close up of this? Look at those beautiful pork chops. And I'm gonna take. Right now they're resting, so all the juices are going back inside. And to tell you the truth, I've never cooked pork chops. 1, I don't eat pork. 2, those were organic, so the organic doesn't do anything to me. But I very rarely cook them because they never come out right. But this time I experimented with one and it did. So I'm just doing over again what I did before. And then I tried to do someone's cranberry sauce online, but it had like too many things, too many flavors like apples, cinnamon, and this and that. And I said, no, that's not what I'm looking for pork chops. I did add applesauce, but I added homemade applesauce that I made the other day. From that homemade applesauce that I made the other day, let me show you guys. Right now I am I'm making my own apple cider vinegar. I'm fermenting. I have to push this down. In 30 days, yesterday, I did this 3 days ago. 3 days ago. I have to write it down. 3 days ago. Also, December 1st. In 30 days, I'll have apple cider vinegar. This is what it looks like when it's fermenting. See all the gases? See? And it'll be with the Mother Earth and everything. So it's the apple cores with the apple skins. And I have 2 of these jars going up in there, by the way. See? I have to push this one down too. This one to the back. See, here's another one going. This one was a little extremely full. I have to push it down. It smells like it's bad, but it's not. It's all those gases coming up. That shit's potent. Look what it does to my towels. That's why I only use these towels. I use these towels just for this. Because if you use the lids, you're going to get gases in there. And when you open it, it's going to pop. I did that once and it popped all over me. So I stick to the towel. Okay, so this is, see how this is reduced? This already reduced, right? So we're going to take some of this cranberry. chicken broth. Let me just sit down again. So I'm just going to reduce this down one more time, and then I'm going to strain it. And actually, I'm going to put this meat in here. Just for a minute or so. So that reduces down. Let me just wash this real quick. I need a dishwasher. My other kitchen would have been the best to do filming over there. It was big, and everything was in the right place. Kitchen, stove, counters. Hey George, I'm gonna take like a minute or so. Can you go into the other transition? Just show them the recipe with some music for a minute while I can wash these dishes.
In the cut, eyes low, keep a full glass, my zone, alright. I just came to drink, but you make me wanna do more tonight. Too loud for talking, I know what you want, but all I need is for you to light up. I'm not tryna dance all night with you, baby. I just wanna numb my brain and get faded and blow a few clouds in the air, blow a few clouds in the air. If I give it to you, might lose your mind. Are you ready?